Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Beyond Worlds Commander. I found this grappling hook in a ominous crate, and it's a lot of fun. It's not exactly useful, especially since we can already fly, but you get to like web swing around. It's pretty cool. Anyways, last time things did not go well for Miracle. We are now on Miracle the Third because I'm silly. I kept trying to train up resistances and kept failing at it miserably, and Miracle kept paying the price. I actually need to go set her down in the desert uh barren land so she can recover some MP. So yeah, Miracle the Third. I have mostly have her set up to where she was again now. I got her to 1,000,000 MP, so she actually has infinite regen now at least. But yeah, she's still. I think she had more. Words are hard. She had a more whatever you're called. She had more skills. She had more skills when it was Miracle the First that I haven't gotten her back. But she's at least somewhat back to where she should be. I also should train your hockey. Blah, I just started and I already can't speak. I should train up her hockey because when she becomes a true hero, she gets the sacred hockey, which apparently actually buffs allies, so I want to run a test with that as well. Anyways, other than that, we now have little baby Charybdis, if I remember where you are. Ah, here you are, little baby Charybdis. Yeah, we really are in just like cheaty nonsense mode. Literally got a Charybdis, turned it into a slime specifically for the smaller player size, and gave it Reaper to shrink it even further. So yeah, we just have this thing. Might as well take this thing into a couple of fights. It's Charybdis. Charybdis is pretty powerful. And otherwise, we went to trial hunting to get some Zane blood in order to make some vampiric subordinates. Mai here is the only one who is currently a vampire. She should have some pretty. She should still have some weaknesses, some debuffs in the sun. Hold on, Tensura, get your race? I don't remember. What level did I start you out at last time? Vampire Lord. You're still not quite a Vampire Overcomer? Or maybe, is it Vampire Overcomer, Vampire Lord, or Vampire Lord, Vampire Overcomer? I can't remember. Well, you're Vampire Lord right now, correct? So, let's just see. Tensura Reincarnated. I think you could become an Overcomer right now based on your EP. Do. No, it's Overcomer Lord. Okay, so I did already get her to this point. Cool, cool, cool. So there she is. Between episodes, I went and got 10 more Zane blood. I was hoping to get 12 because technically I shortchanged it a little bit and got 3 when you're supposed to have 5 for her. But I just could not get 2 more out of any of the crates, and I was kind of running out of time. So I guess for now she's just going to be she's just going to be a little bit cheaty with it. And I'm going to turn Kiyoya here and Shizu into vampires as well. And then there's a couple other things we need to get done today. Like, we never actually showcased Travesty's Berserk. We showcased Lust, but we didn't ever test out Berserk as well. Anyways, Shizu and you, Kiyoya. I need to go ahead and no, I need to ability or attribute. Words are hard. Attribute set both of them so that their base max HP is actually only 20 to make things a little bit more fair. Generic max HP, base set 20. There we go. You have 32 because of other boost, and just do the same thing for you. If I can actually get over to the right place in the command. So now, Tensura, edit, race. For you, set it to be a vampire. Kiyoya is now a vampire, and Shizu is now a vampire. Mostly, I mean, vampires are stronger than humans, and vampires are also baseline are they're supposed to be baseline emojins, so they'll actually get more EP or MP-wise, which is actually, like, the main reason I want to do this. Not to mention, it, like, makes sense. Vampires make other vampires. It's kind of the whole point. So, there's the Zane blood's gone. Every time I drag something and delete it over here, I get super panicky that I'm going to drag the wrong thing. Like, for a brief moment, I was super terrified that I had grabbed one of these. But no, we're fine. So these two are now vampires. They're going to need to do their training. Actually, 465, 600,000. I believe that means that both of them could become vampire lords as well. Vampire... Hold on. Vampire to vampire overcomer only requires 150k. So they could both Tensura Force Evolve as well. Change your race, get the rewards, has evolved their race, and do the same thing for Shizu. Force Evo for you. There we go. And to become a Vampire Lord requires 400k. So I guess they both could become Vampire Lords as well. So Shizu is the last one. She has enough requirements. She becomes a vampire, vampire lord. And you just need 400k EP, and it automatically pushes you up to 250,000 of both if you don't have it. And just go ahead and do the same thing for you. Basically get the same reward, just an extra 10k EP because your MP is too low. There we go. Very nice. These two just got like a fairly powerful power buff. And I don't have to worry about bringing them into the sun. Anyways, there's all of that. Otherwise, I wrote down a couple of things I wanted to get done. Let's see, where was my thing? Oh, yes. One of these things is going to require us to go to the Daemon Realm. And I'm going to need a magic body, but I'm just going to spawn one in, because if it works as intended, I'm going to lose this thing anyways. Bone Golem. I'd wanted to do this task last time, and then I completely forgot. Low Magisteel will do. And I think I could just use any daemon for this. So, let's see. Demon Dominate, or Demon Marionette, rather. Doesn't work on you. I need to use, Thought Domination. So let's see. We have a lesser daemon. A lesser daemon has a body, correct? All of that is correct. Cool. It is technically only temporarily tamed, though. It has a body. It was given the body in the demon realm. Okay, so it wasn't to do with giving the body in the demon realm last time. That's not why it broke. Was it because they had... Okay, so you have a body, you are a tame. If I go ahead and do this, evolve you... Okay, that worked as intended. So, last time I did this, it was when I tamed Tenet. I gave a body to a daemon, and then I evolved the daemon, and it didn't give the body back. But otherwise, when I came to the real world after giving the body in the daemon realm, they ended up losing. It ended up deleting the body, basically. So let's see. Out of curiosity, will this... It dropped a magic crystal. It did not drop the low magisteel body. Okay, that's... Why isn't it dropping the magisteel body? I could have... I'm fairly sure it's supposed to. Like, I'm fairly sure it did when I killed a... what's it called? A war golem in the last series when I gave it a magisteel body. So why isn't it doing it here? I'm not 100% sure. Hold on. Let's go test this again. And this time, I'm going to give the body in the Daemon Realm. Just to, like, make sure of this. There's that. You've been tamed. You've been force tamed. You've been given a body. And you've been evolved while in the Daemon Realm. Cool. If I bring you back to the overworld now... Okay. So that broke. Okay. So, okay, when you evolve a lesser daemon into a greater daemon, even if the lesser daemon already has a body, well, in the daemon realm, it needs to process that it evolved while having a body in the overworld. That explains it a lot. So, like, if I just go tame a greater daemon right now, and I just name it in the daemon realm, or I force tame it in the daemon realm, I give it a body in the overworld, and then I name it in the overworld, then it'll fully process that, yes, it has a body, and it has a name, and it'll get all the boost. Okay, okay, okay. Something to keep in mind for the future whenever we get more daemons. I do like that since I just named it Lesser Daemon, it's still called Lesser Daemon, even though it's a Greater Daemon. But anyways, that's sort of what I was expecting. I don't need these anymore. Still not 100% sure why I'm not getting the body back. But anyways, that's besides the point. That was sort of part of the test, but okay. Maybe it's only a random chance and it just wasn't processing as having a body in the first test I tried this with. And then this time I just got unlucky. Or maybe I'm just completely misremembering how that's supposed to work. Either way, whatever. That was like a cheated embody anyways. Anyways, now what do we want to get done? Well, I still need to test out Berserk. Still want to train up Miracle, get her resistances, and turn her into a true hero. I want to do some slime core grinding so that we can actually get W Danger up to supermassive slime, or pretty close at least. And oh yeah, there were actually some changes with the Summon Daemon spell as well that I had wanted to go over. Okay. So I guess I have like a few things I want to do. So let's see. What's the first one we're going to do? I think testing out Travesty's changes is going to be the easiest. So let's pull out our giant doggo. I forgot I currently had you shrunk, so giant doggo came out like normal sized. Let's see. And I need to select subordinate and go over to status menu. And let's just put Berserk in a bar. Massively empower your body and infuse it with Flame Aura. Allows you to go into a risky but overwhelmingly powerful Berserker mode. So, as a baseline, let's just get your base damage real quick. I was expecting a big number. That number is a little bit bigger than I was expecting. I was expecting like 800 fire damage or something. I wasn't expecting his baseline damage to be 700. So yeah, you could probably go up to Luminous and just bite her and just instantly take her out, huh? Like even her resistances. She has Flame Nullification, which Flame Domination turns to resistance, and that just will not matter. That is enough damage to bypass it. Oh, not Berserker. I want Berserk's wiki page. No, not Berserker. I want... Why are there 3 skills called Berserk or Berserker? It makes it so hard to find the right page. Anyways, as a toggle ability, adds flame damage to the player's physical and aura attacks equal to 50% of their damage, and it multiplies all fire damage by 2. So, you already do fire damage. Game, come on. But what we can see, you're doing 3,000 fire damage as like a baseline on your crit. 2,000, and someone gets doubled, it gets crit damage up to 31. 2,000 to 3,000. In theory, this makes your baseline damage up to 3,000 and your crits up to 4,500, but then it should double. So in theory, you should be doing 6,000 and 9,000 fire damage every hit. Okay, there's the 6,000 I was expecting. 6,000. Huh. There's... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the math here is here. The 2104... Okay, so the fire damage is getting doubled. it doesn't really look like it knows what to do. So it's getting the 50% buff sometimes, other times it's getting the double. It doesn't look like it's reliably getting both. Like, I think the 6,000 we're seeing is still just the crit damage. 6,000, there's that. That's the double. Oh, the 4,700 is also crit damage of the third. Yeah, you can just stop for a moment. So, it's buffing every attack. Or, it's buffing most attacks. Every once in a while, a normal 2,000 damage, normal, will still get through. But most of these attacks are at least getting to 50%, or they're getting the double, and then most of them crit anyways because of Commander. So, and, villain. Anyways, all of that, really good. Just as a baseline, we're already looking fairly powerful. Then, Berserk has 2 different modes. Let's just put one here, Rage, and one here, Mad Ogre. So, Rage. Grants the player Strengthen 10, this is the top one. Strengthen 10 for 5 minutes. Costs 300 MP. Oh, it gets buffed to Strengthen 20 when it's mastered. And, okay. So, that's just pretty cool. The thing is, I can only test one of these, and I have to wait 5 minutes for the other one. Anyways, this is Rage. Strengthen 10. Strengthen should... Oh, yeah, it looks like it's buffing that, Oh, can I turn it off? 600, 7... Yeah, it looks like baseline 700, crit up to 1,000. Okay, it's on now. That's an only... What? That's only an extra 20 damage or 30 damage, something like that? 24 damage. Strengthen 1, 2, I think each level of strength, strengthen is 2 levels of strength, and each level of strength is only +1 damage now or something like that. I don't remember entirely how it works. I think they changed how it works in like 1.9 or in like the combat update 1.12 or something. 1 second. Again now? Okay, so just Rage, it's not a great buff. It's only like an extra 20. And it doesn't look like it's actually applying to the fire damage. Either that or the fire damage is just so big that 20 damage, even like multiplied or whatever, it's not really making much difference. Mad Ogre, on the other hand, grants the player a Strength 15 buff. Oh, is it Strength or Strengthen? I mean, there's 2 different abilities. Strength is from Strength is baseline, vanilla Minecraft, and then Strengthen is the Tensura skill. So I'm not sure if this is Strength or Strengthen. Grants the player Strength 15, doesn't stack with Rage. Okay, that makes me assume they're both Strengthen then. Doubles their size, gives them knockback resistance, speed, armor for 10 minutes, and they're inflicted with Rampage over this time. If I remember correctly, Rampage, the more it builds up, the more things you kill, the higher the level goes, and then eventually you'll get Insanity and take spiritual damage, I think is how it works. I think that's how it works. So it's a big strength buff, but eventually you'll start taking damage from it. And then after it goes off, you'll have fragility, weakness, and paralysis, stuff we can clear. And then it has a mastery mode that sounds pretty cool. Let's just see. Mad Ogre, activate. That's the wrong button. What button? It's on... What button is my skill 3? I cannot remember right now. It's... Oh. I was getting so confused while I was activating the status menu, because the status menu is on V. Is on B. Berserk activated. Yeah, you got bigger. What was that number? Oh, the numbers were just stacked on top of each other. I thought I saw 40,000. I I mean, that's still not a super strong strength buff on its own. The baseline is, what, an extra 45 instead of an extra 24 or something? So it seems like higher levels of strength and mean more, at least, but it's still not amazing. It doesn't apply to his fire damage. It doesn't... Maybe. No, his baseline is 4,400 damage now, with occasional, the smaller ones slipping through. So it's doing something. I cannot actually check his level of Rampage, though, so I have no idea how close he is to getting the debuffs. There's your status menu. You could do your Demon Lord evolution again. Oh wait, no, I never subtracted your soul, so you haven't actually gained that much. How close to mastery are we? 0 training points. Let's deactivate it. You should have gotten some debuffs from it. I'll just clear them with Chef. So, I mean, it's cool. It's not a super, super powerful strength buff. What if I... Oh yeah, it also has a cooldown. So, Rage is on. I'm curious, is it the sort of thing where I have to have you actually kill mobs with a Rage or Mad Ogre on in order to train it up? Because there is a mastery effect, and I'm not 100% sure how to actually master this skill if it wasn't because it was active. Unless it's... there's a decent chance it's just like a time spent on sort of thing. Like, wait 10 minutes for it to run out normally, and you'll get a couple mastery points, would be my assumption then. Wow, you are failing at 1 block steps, aren't you, right now? Why do you keep doing front flips? Oh, you're trying to go after the fairy. That makes more sense. So there's your set to protect. Let's just see. Rage has been on. Did you gain any training points? It doesn't look like it. Hold on. I can check more. I can make a more thorough check. Tensura, get ability check for you. Berserk, not Rampage. Do you have any training points with it? Activated times. Mastery 7. Oh, that's going to take forever. I really want to see the mastery mode for this one. Oh well, I guess that's something we're just going to have to work on later on. Anyways, after that, I did the demon test I wanted to do. I tested out Berserk. Still need to test out the changes to the spell. Still need to grind slime cores. That one's super easy. Just grab a bunch of these and a bunch of slime. And just go doop, doop. That'll be 32 slime cores. Who gets to do it? I mean, Travesty will take them down in about 3 seconds, if that each. So that would be super simple. Void, Mark Lauren. Who do I want to train up the most here? I want to get W Danger it, but we already saw W Danger can't take on a supermassive slime yet. Yako, Momo, Virtue. Oh yeah, Virtue, hold on. Yeah, none of your armor has elemental boost, so I have no idea why you were doing more elemental damage than Tenet at one point. Someone had said maybe it was that, but no, you don't have it. I mean, I do want to train up you as well, and Virtue. You are Virtue, and Tenet. Where is Tenet? Tenet's here. Tenet had Merciless. You know what, sure, I'm gonna let Oh, you already have 3.2 million. You don't really need it that much. I'm gonna decide someone to get the training points from all these supermassive slimes. I'm just not sure who yet. Okay, I am going to hesitantly let Miracle handle this. I have turned off Guardian. Miracle has infinite regen and ultra speed, and all of those other goodies. I do need to train up her corrosion resistance as well. So in theory, she should, well, I mean, she can probably just, like, one-shot a supermassive slime. Yep. Yep, my goal here was to have her... Oh, hey, look, she's training up hockey now, too. I had kind of wanted her to get some corrosion resistance training here, but I don't know if she's really going to be taking enough damage for that. Hold on. Corrosion resistance is at 2. Okay, she has taken some hits here. And I should probably just, like, set her to aggressive here. Words are hard. That's not who I wanted you to attack. Yeah. She should get enough training. She should get some corrosion training. She's not going to have any problem with... Especially if she keeps deciding to just destroy the entire countryside. I saw it at like 160 for a moment. That was scary. It looked like her infinite speed wasn't working immediately. Oh well, I'm just going to do this a couple of times. I'm not feeling too threatened here. I don't actually need to go shadow motion. She's starting to fight, which means it's definitely going after Miracle instead. So I can just do this a bunch more times. I think I'm going to need more than 32 cores that I currently have. I can make a million more of these, though. I wasn't sure these things could be unique monsters. Hold on, I need to get you to protect for just a moment. No! Dang it. Okay, so that's a little bit sad. I saw the unique monster. I was hoping that just by putting her onto protect, it would be enough. But I think that they'll actually protect each other. So if you hit one, any other supermassive slimes nearby will also attack. So I couldn't save it like that. Now, hey, look, there's a unique cow over there. None of these ones are... Okay, yeah, none of those ones. She only has a little bit of corrosion training. It isn't working great for that, but she is getting decent amounts of EP out of it, at least. And whenever she actually does get grabbed, that's when all the goodies actually come out. Anyways, I'm gonna spawn in like a million more of these things. I really want to see if I can actually get another unique one to spawn, and if I can tame it. Here we go. 5% odds for all mobs to be unique means this happens fairly quickly. So, Demon Marionettes, we now have a unique massive slime. Can't name it, but... so we can't give it any more buffs than that. Well, we do have it now at least, which is pretty cool. And if I had a monster saddle, I could ride around on it. So, you're just gonna come with... And now... I'm going to let Miracle here get back to work. Okay, so it took like 20 minutes or so to go through a full stack of them, but Miracle actually gained almost 740,000 EP across all that, so that's pretty cool. How much resistance training did you do? Only 13. Yeah, it actually took longer to get to each slime that I spawned in, because I spawned like 30 at a time, than it took for her to actually kill them, or to actually take damage from them. Yeah, getting your resistances is so difficult. Like, this one actually started with training points, and I still think it's going to take me like an hour of just sitting here with different attack types. So, there's that, I guess. Physical's at least fairly decently trained right now. But anyways, I now have like 98. I now have 98 slime cores. Do I want to push Stoyu Danger all the way to supermassive slime? Or do I just want somewhat of a boost? I'm not 100% sure. Hold on. Each of these gives you Thrive, my child. Each of these is a 2k EP boost. It boosts your HP by like 5. Oh, I guess that was all you needed to be a supermassive slime then. Your slime has become a supermassive slime twice. The king has arrived. I guess you reached max size. I guess I got you to merge enough times, so you didn't really need all that much. I still don't think you're strong enough, really, to use... for using Reflector on your own. You have self-regen. You have ultra speed because you're a supermassive slime. Ultra speed. I think you would still need like infinite regeneration. Also, you're kind of too big to bring to the... If I gave you a bunch of magic ore at this point, would you still become a metal slime? I don't actually know. Do we want to make W Danger a metal slime instead? Because, like, if you give them 100 magic ore, they become a metal slime, and they gain their super speed, and they gain, like, that big damage buff. But I have no idea if that will fully work. Oh, because you're already super massive. Um, I kind of want to test it. I just don't have any... I just don't have any of the stuff on me. You know what? I probably tested this before, and I'm just misremembering. But you know what? Sure. Treasures, go F5, and just go find a cave to go down into. I need to go a little ways away, because I've already sort of strip mined a bunch of this area. Shouldn't take me that long. With, like, fortune... Where is it? Ew. There it is. Yeah, with this thing, I have essentially have, like, fortune 7. So I get, like, 12 magic ore per block or something like that sometimes. I didn't realize how close to a ribbit village I lived. Cool. I didn't know that was here. Oh, is this a desert of death? Oh, it is. It's, once again, just a tiny, tiny little thing. How have I missed this before? I don't know, but, oh, I guess it's here. It's like that, this little segment right here. Oh, I guess the whole thing is desert of death. I wasn't sure at first. Anyways, let me go see if I can pretty quickly find some more magic ore. Although it's better hunting in a barren land, so I don't know. It's still going to take me a little bit. Observer really just might be my favorite utility skill now. I did not realize how good this skill actually is. Like, I remembered its other mode of basically just being better, a better magic sense in a way. It's like knowing where all mobs it is, knowing where all of the mobs are, blah, words are hard. Well, useful. You already have other skills for doing it, so it's a little bit weird making it a unique skill. But being able to find so much magic ore in only like 10 minutes is so nice. Like, you need so much of the stuff. Might as well just loot this thing and then head back up. Oh, I guess I've already been here. Okay, so all of this stuff gets to go away. I have more magic ore than I actually needed, which is nice. Here, and let's head back on up home. Base work in progress. Maybe. Every time I teleport now. Oh, dang it. just after I hit teleport home, I see a more magic ore with magic sense. Ah. Oh well, it's not like I need it. A couple more pieces right this second anyways. So W danger. This one's you. Okay. So W danger. Hit 1. How do I do this? It ate 1. So there's something, I guess. Something tells me that since you're a supermassive slime, I can't do this. Because I'm fairly sure if I just... do 50... I could do this twice if I wanted to, right? Yes, I believe I have just enough magic ore so that if I wanted to, I could make a second supermassive slime. But I'm fairly sure how this normally works. Where's my slime with the biggest EP? Is it only 2k, really? Some of the... Oh, there's a 5k in there. Some of these slimes were, like, here when I did my Demon Lord evolution. I'm surprised none of them are stronger than this. Do I really not even have, like, a 10k or something? 17,000. There it is. Oh, that must be the unique green one. Yeah. If I just pull out you... Oh, I guess you're blue? Are you also unique then, and I just missed it? Or what? Appraisal scan. Okay, yes you are. 1. So I guess it is still just a slow feeding process then. This is gonna take so long if I have to wait like 10 seconds per, but let me just double check this is how it works at all. I can't find any information on making a metal slime on the wiki, But I'm almost sure you used to be able to do this at least. And I mean, there's also no information on mystic wolves on the wiki, and those exist. So I mean, this is how you use absorb and dissolve as a player slime to eat 100 magic ore to become a metal slime. That's how that works. I'm fairly sure you can. Oh, hello, little baby slime. I'm fairly sure you can do the same thing with a mob slime as well. I can't remember for sure. It's going to take me 1,000 seconds to do this each. It's a 10-second cooldown for their skill to between each absorption, and they each need to eat 100, which I mean will be almost every single magic ore I have. So I guess I'll know when that happens. So if I just like pop between the two, do that every 10 seconds for the next 15 minutes or whatever the math is, it will see. I also don't really have enough time to do that right now, especially if there's anything else I want to do. What else did I not get to do? What else did I not get to today? I keep misplacing my notebook. Um, there's Hero Awakening, but resistance training is just kind of rough. I mean, if I'm just sitting here doing this anyways, pull Miracle over. There you are. Just shadow storage you over here. So there's that. I can just... You have more HP and you have infinite regen now, so I'm less scared of accidentally killing you. That's doing 7. I need to do more. The Minos Bardish does 13. So that's just slightly too little for 1 training point, right? Do this on cooldown. Let's just double check this. Status menu, physical resistance is currently at 425. Is it still at 425? It is. Dang it. I need like 2 extra damage, 3 extra damage, something like that. Hold on. Godly Craftsman. Just give this thing sharpness real quick. That'll push it just over the edge. Sharpness. There it is. Sharpness 7. We'll actually push it too far, but you know what? That's fine. How is that still only doing 14? Again, double check this. I need to go give them the ore right this second. Physical, 425. Okay, so I'm going to need it to give it Breach 1, I guess, or... Hold on, you probably still have, like, Strength and Body on, correct? Yes, there we go. Does this... There we go, 17. That should mean it's now giving a training point every time, correct? 426. 420... No! What am I missing? Is it 20 for physical instead of 15, maybe? I guess that must be the case. You don't have anything else for increasing your defense. So I guess I'm going to need to boost this thing just a little bit more to get resistance training every hit. There's both of those. So fine. Give it Breach 1, I guess. If it has Breach 1, it probably doesn't need anything else. So Breach is the thing that makes it go through armor, right? Okay, it is. Okay, now it's doing 30. Okay, so that should now 100% guarantee a training point every time, correct? It's been a while since I did this. Physical 427. Physical 428. There we go. So now I'll be able to train physical at least. And that'll be something. Okay, so I'm just going to be here for a little while then. Okay, so I've been at this for 40 minutes now. Why am I looking at my own nullifications? So I figured out like a pretty decent way of doing this. It's actually fairly close to getting electricity. But I do have flame, heat, holy light, magic, pain, and physical with a decent chunk of wind resistance points on miracle. But basically, they should both be at like 97, 98. Actually, I think I gave you an extra one. A couple of moments ago, they started getting hearts. I don't think they... Oh, they do normally have hearts. So this isn't looking promising. Maybe you can't make a metal slime. I could have sworn you could, though. But anyways, basically all I've been doing is taking a skill, coming up over to Miracle, using it 45 times. Like, for skills that do damage on cooldown, it's 45. Seems to be just about the magic number. To do this 45 times, I'm assuming what that means is it takes a half second between each damage tick, and it takes me a second to get over to the slimes. But anyways, do this for a moment. We probably just about hit 45, I wasn't counting there. Plus there was some, a little bit of missed time beforehand. But anyways, yeah, do that. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. Just do this for a moment. Takes about 9 seconds to do this and whatnot. And actually, electricity training has like it's a 300 point one, I think. So you're probably actually pretty close to getting electricity. Yeah, I'll be able to get that today too. But oh, I guess I went at like 30, like 40 instead of 45. It doesn't work. What if I got you to gain a little bit of EP? It doesn't work? Oh, that was a waste of 200 magic steel. I could have sworn you were able to turn... Hold on, maybe that was a summoned orc, because I did catch an orc disaster over here. Or an orc lord, rather. Maybe it's a case of... I don't know, that makes me kind of sad. Who is that? Oh, that's Kiyoya. The extra Kiyoya fell down into the cave. Or into that little thing there. Oh yeah, I also tamed an extra Mai, because she tried to kill Rimuru. Or, I don't remember who she tried to kill. I'd assumed Rimuru, but maybe not. 18-2-2-1. Just to double check this, you're about to get another kill. This one... Yeah, I could have sworn this worked. Now I'm sad. That was such a waste. Set to stay. Fine. Fine. That makes me so sad. At least Miracle here got a bunch of training points. I'm legitimately, like, out of time. I've been out of time for a while. I kept going way longer than I should have. But I should be able to get the rest of those 90 training points for electricity pretty quickly. It's just hold this down. I mean, if I'm right and it's a half second, it's only going to be another 45 seconds until we get another resistance. So might as well finish this one up at least. There we go. I think I actually went to like 93 or something like that. But that is a decent chunk of them. I'm going to need more arcane potions because I used up all of them on Miracle minus these two. Abnormal, I don't care about. Cold, I don't really care about, but I could get it with Frost Breath. Corrosion, I have Corrosion. I could get fairly easily. Darkness, I technically could train, but, like, no one uses Darkness anyways. Earth Attack's important. I don't have a good way to get it, though. I forget. What does Travesty have? Travesty has been out and has had Berserk on this whole time. Just hasn't gained any training points. Let's just see. Oh yeah, I didn't give you any of these first 5. I also didn't give you Gravity. But you have Electricity, Flame, Heat, Holy, Light, Magic, Pain. I mean, I'm just missing Pierce, Paralyze, Spatial, Spiritual, Water. I never actually got you Wind Training either. You know what? Fine. It's Spiritual, Spatial, Water. I like the main ones. Paralysis is kind of an thing. Although it does protect against certain things that would cause you... I should have gotten you Abnormal Condition, because I think that would stop a decent chunk of the negative side effects of Berserk going off. Okay. So I should try and get Abnormal Condition. Although you don't have a skill like that. That just doesn't matter for you. So I basically just need Spatial, Spiritual, and... like water. I think are the only ones I really care about. So it's not going to be nearly as hard as I thought. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, O'Mello, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Kyle Coette, and Nando Lang. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.